We are back for another episode today, and we're just going to do something a little different today. We haven't done this in a while. We've got a lot of new audience coming in, so we're just going to have a general chit chat. You can get to know us today.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. A lot's going on in the world, and we thought we'd bring some positivity into the light.
Yeah. So don't forget, on socials, by the way, that's going to look right weird on camera because I just took a little pause and stared into the soul of everybody. Yes, the All You Can Talk podcast, you can find it at AYCT Official. That's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the bollocks. So Reece.
Can we do that yet? Can we do that where we go and it just...
I try to every week. I hope I get it right corner.
Oh, mate. Yeah. It's been a fun week, hasn't it?
Is it? Mate,
so far, it's a Thursday.
I've had a mental couple of weeks, mate.
me and all, mate. Me and all. I just woke up this morning at 4, whatever it was, and I was like, oh, it's going to be a good day.
Are you back?
And then it was I woke up 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I'm on way to work, and I'm already getting calls, and I'm like, oh, it's a fantastic day.
Hey, what a day to be alive, right?
It's always a good day to be alive. I still say it.
Yeah.
Regardless. I always say it. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The amount of people I've spoke to recently are just live your life and just make sure you live it. Yeah. And I know that sounds really mixed, just a word. That it sounds to me like somebody's trying to fill in an exam thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when you say it live your life, but live it. And it's you're telling me to live my life. I get it, but it's you're just using... Just live your life,
I think what you mean, live your life, but live it, means you can go to work every day, you've got all these calls, you've got all this shit, but make sure you enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Make sure you spend time with your friends, make sure you go and have experiences, travel the world, do whatever it is you like to do.
And as my gaffer says, build it and they will come. He's going to deck me for that if he sees that.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah, because he was talking to me about it, and every now and again I'll just say it, build it and they will come. He fucking hates it, he don't know where it's come from, he's just always had it in his head.
Well, it's true.
It is true.
You ever seen, this is true with me in music, I think, and this is advice for a lot of artists. Make music for yourself, because Noel Gallagher has a great saying on this. It's at the end of the day, the customer doesn't know what they want. As customers, we don't know what we want. We get told what we want.
That's the most valid thing ever.
Yeah. At the end of the day, fashion, for example, if it was left up to the people, would be wearing the same thing for the last 1,000 years. It's marketing,
I wish we were more
pushing.
50s, 60s, with long coats and shit.
Yeah, I've been watching Mad Men recently, by the way, and that's the fashion. Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
I wish.
You got to do things. If you build something, you build a product, as long as you can market it correctly, people will buy it. This is the thing, and it's about chasing that latest trend, in it, and it's about staying relevant and staying all this. None of it actually matters.
It's madness nowadays. You have to stay relevant. I hate that word with passion, right? And I know it's true, and I know you have to, but I absolutely despise it. I'm really trying hard not to swear anymore as well.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really trying. I'm proper trying. I'm really trying, because I know that more and more people are watching this. Yeah. And obviously, if we start going to different audiences, and if I want people to feel welcome and not hear effing and jeffing constantly.
I think that's one of the reasons they like us, though, because we're just real.
No, fuck it then.
Yes. By the way, thank you everybody. Recently, basically as Graph on TikTok and on YouTube has just done this recently.
Mount Everesting.
Yeah. So we really appreciate it. If you're new to the pods, welcome.
Women. We've had women following.
I don't know why you're so surprised, mate. We're two beautiful human beings.
Yes.
As if you were going to argue.
I wasn't going to argue. I was just thinking it through, did you just call me beautiful? I'm so tired, mate. I've had 4 hours skip. I'm so tired. I'm absolutely knackered, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Thank you to you all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you, though, on TikTok who don't subscribe to us on YouTube. So come over, watch the full episodes.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who are now. I noticed a couple of people saying, we've watched the full episode of Jim's, for example. And I do try and show appreciation to everybody and try and respond to all comments. Some are bad people and just put random things in there. I'm just looking at it God bless you.
This is the balance I find as well with running social media. It's if when people are commenting on stuff and it's a really engaging topic, sometimes the statements that they make, I don't feel like we need to add to. You know what I mean? But like everybody will tell you in the social media industry, reply to every comment. And I'm like, well, no, I'd like somebody to read the comment section as an experience. And it's like, we're not, as much as, you want to create your engagement and things like that. Sometimes people just make very good points. People also make terrible points.
There's some in Jim's one that I just keep looking at and I'm just like, are you mad?
Do you want to know something? Them people who commented on that Jim's thing, and I know you're on about, you'll know as well, is it tells what sort of person they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are referencing the guys who, like, when Jim was confessing what had happened to him, checked the previous video with, the obviously tablets and the sleeping pills, and they were saying, "Oh, our lass can do that to us anytime." I'm like, it just tells what sort of person you are.
I think 100%. It's, and there's a lot of women in that comments section as well, and I found a lot of women were very helpful,
very supportive.
Yeah, and I that really warmed my heart for him as well.
Oh, are you surprised? I expected people to be.
I expected it. Yeah. I expected more of a, how can I put it? I expected more bad comments than good, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I think not from women or men in general. I'm just speaking in general terms.
I'll be honest. I think it's because it was real. I think people can relate to it. It's something that's not spoke about a lot. You know what I mean? Like, Jim was so brave to come on and, like, just be as open as he was with us. Like, you can see our reactions through it. Like, we were finding out a lot of that for the first time too. Yeah.
I was in shock. Yeah. I've been his friend for 12 and a half, 13 years, and I'm like, really? Yeah. That happened. I didn't know him through uni, to be fair. We didn't really speak much through university. Well, he went to uni and I didn't, hence why we weren't really in contact much. Yeah. But if I'd have known, I'd have 100% been there. I'd have done everything I could to make sure we were all right. But luckily, he didn't really need my help. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. I think what you're on about with this, in terms of, like, when people come in and sort of attack with an agenda, if you will. Mm-hmm. Like, I think because it was so real, you couldn't really argue with it because it was so cut and dry. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the times when there are certain people who exaggerate what has happened, and it's a very small minority, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately small minorities speak the loudest a lot of the time.
There was that one comment that made me feel warm. Is it Mitchell? I don't know who it is. And he put, "Hope you guys make it this year."
Oh, it's Mitchell X. It's my guy.
Is it?
My guy Mitchell.
He made me feel so warm inside. I'm not going to lie.
Shout out Mitchell, by the way. What a guy.
Thank you. You made my heart warm.
Lovely guy. He performed for me at Rhythm and Bars.
Did he?
First one and fourth one. I also brought him on Barnes Live. Cracking Afrobeats artist. Like, go check him out, Mitchell X. He's really, really good.
Yeah, we'll
good
get him
vibes. Yeah, we'll get him on.
Is he from around here?
Well, he's from Sheffield. He'd come up. He'd come up for it. Like, he's originally from Nigeria. So his family moved over.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Nigeria.
He's got some stories, like.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can fully imagine. To be fair, the Nigerians I've spoke to and Jamaicans are all just, they're just funny. Yes. They're all just like, we did this, and I'm like, all right.
It's a different way of life to us.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? It's a culture we can't comprehend.
It's different.
Yeah, I think this is where a lot of these sort of, I guess, people get scared by it. You know, when people get sort of aggressive towards cultures they don't understand.
Yeah, the people are too scared to ask questions, and I don't know why. I just ask questions. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm not fussed. If I ask you a question, it's not because I'm trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm genuinely curious. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If it were a Mexican, I'd be like, "What's Mexico like?" Or, what's your culture like? And it's same with South Americans. Brazil and Argentina are probably a different way of life than we're probably used to, in a sense, in a fashion. Different food, innit? And stuff like that. I'm a fat bastard. I like my food. Tell me about your food. Do you know what I mean? It's different ways. Oh, I love it. I like learning.
All right, this is a funny little game. Dream burger. Right, you can make your own burger or make your own dish. We'll extend it that way.
Oh, dream burger. I've got this in bag, mate.
Go on.
I'll let you go first. I'll see if you...
So it's layer... So we got burger sauce on the bottom. We got then a burger, just a burger. Yeah, then we got bacon.
Is it beef or chicken? What is
It's
it?
beef, mate. We're going to mix it up, don't worry. we got beef, we got a bit of bacon sat on top of the beef. Then on top of that, we got a little bit of a chicken fillet, you know what I mean?
This episode is fucking... calm down, boys. So mine...
Whoa. Then...
Danny's mediating this.
We've got his chorizo slices.
Oh, fam, yeah.
Or
I'm down
even
for
better, the little cubes that you can spread on top.
Yeah.
And you'd have a little cheese that they could sit in. You just nearly just said, you give me a look that you should never give anyone other than your missus. That's not... I'm not happy with you making eye contact with me while you made that look.
Because it's pretty much same as mine. Yeah. Nice. It's got to be toasted.
Bit of a toast.
Toasted bun. Yeah. I call it bread cake. What else do you call it? Because I'm going to get some pelters. It's a fucking bap. It's not. It's a bread cake.
Never seen a bap.
Burger sauce. I like my burger sauce. Right. I like 2 burger patties.
Yeah.
On like just laid together. No out in between them. Just meat on meat. You know what I mean?
Fuck to the Ike Talk podcast.
Right. And then I like a layer of cheese. Cheddar. Got to be cheddar. Smoked cheddar as well. Right. Onions on top.
There's a joke I want to say that.
Don't matter, shut the fuck up. I let you speak, let me speak. Right, got to be onions on top of the cheddar. Caramelised onions as well. Got to be sugary onions.
Okay.
Yeah. And then another burger patty. Then some chorizo, and then top it off with bacon. Buzzing. Give me that any day and I'll make it salty. Do you know, if you know what I mean?
Look at that. Well, that was the burger section. That's something we've never done
Can you tell
before.
we've not planned?
Mate, we've been so busy, haven't we?
We have.
Bloody hell.
We have. We thought this would be a nice episode to just chit-chat and for you to get to know us more. I know we're going to get some pelting comments like these boys have no idea what they're doing. We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
We are completely winging every episode.
In our entire lives, I think we've been winging everything. We just sort of just figure it out as we go along.
It's valid though, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking hell, people ask me, how the fuck did you start your own show? I have no idea how it happened. I just sort of made it happen.
Do you know what I like doing? I like doing, you might relate to this. So I sign deals, like say if somebody comes to me and says, could you do this for me? I'm like, yeah. I'll walk away from that meeting going, how the fuck am I even going to do that? Like, where do I start? And you just have to figure it out. I like to get too deep and then figure it out when I'm in there.
Just in the deep end and then I'll learn to swim. You know what I mean? Like,
At the minute, for some things, I'm just like...
No, mate, it's very, very true. I think it's the only way we really learn as well. Chucking your head in the deep end.
It is for me.
I know certain people like to take the time and before... I just like take action.
Yeah.
Like, trust your own... I think that comes from trusting your own instinct as well.
Yeah, I think there's got to be lessons within lessons, if that makes sense. Like, if I do something wrong, there's definitely going to be a lesson in that.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm just like, say, if I'm reading documents, trying to learn how to do it, I don't get the point because I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm just reading something. So I said when I start new roles or if I start new jobs and stuff like that, I'm just like, just get me on phones and I'll figure it out. And I answer just answer first call or whatever, or make your first can of Pepsi or whatever. Never mentioning Coca-Cola again.
Please don't.
I'm sorry, mate.
I'm working in morning. I hope.
I'm not saying it. I can say something, you can't.
Yeah, I can't say hope.
I can say hope. I hope you all live a healthy, happy life. Yeah. Warren Buffett owns Coke.
He owns a lot of shares.
Yeah.
So do I, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, this episode's so shit.
It's been alright, mate, so far. It's been alright. We've got some topics we want to talk about. We are going to throw back to our politician days back in the day.
Yeah, them episodes that we removed.
Yeah, them episodes that have been removed.
Yeah.
Today, I believe, I've just been informed by these two that the government have officially made it illegal to not have a digital ID.
The announcement's coming tomorrow, but it's all over BBC.
Right.
So Keir Starmer's going to make a statement tomorrow.
So can you explain to me, because you guys know this better than I do, what the hell is a digital ID really? All I've seen, I knew they were coming and I knew they were shit. But that's my base of knowledge.
Okay, so I'll read it from the BBC article. You know, the worst bit before I come here, I had another fizzy drink, and I said I wouldn't do it on the last episode. I've made the same mistake again.
Oh yeah, it's just you belching.
So Starmer to announce plans for digital ID scheme, plans for compulsory UK-wide digital ID scheme in speech on Friday. I love how the BBC in every single article repeat lines constantly.
Yeah, it's word count.
The Prime Minister believes it would help crack down on illegal working and modernise the state. The state? What are we, fucking Chinese? I'm never going to Beijing, so we're all right.
So what would we actually use it for?
I actually don't know. I really don't know.
We're very informative on this podcast, if you can't tell. We're love to educate as well as entertain.
I heard about this half an hour before I told you. So it's checked, currently based on physical documents, so obviously right to live and work in the UK and stuff like that, but apparently it's all checked on physical documents. Well, it's not really, is it?
Okay.
Let's be honest.
So essentially basically everybody who has one of these things,
Smartphone.
a smartphone or anything in general like that, needs a digital ID, and you'll need it on you at all times. It can be accessible at all times, as far as you guys were telling me, so coppers can like pull you over and check your digital ID. If it works the same way as it does in China, that means that your entire criminal record, every time you had a speeding ticket, every time you jaywalked.
Jaywalking's not a thing in this country, though.
Yeah. The reason digital IDs themselves don't seem that bad. It's what comes later from the digital IDs, because with the technology that comes from digital IDs, then you're going down the road of social credit scores. You're going down the road of carbon points. Going down the road of, for example, in China, where they have these, if you're caught on a camera jaywalking, for example, so crossing the road not at a crossing, which we're all fucking guilty of, then they automatically recognise your face and take the money out of your bank account, whether you have it or not.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm just going to hold cash then.
Yeah.
I do that anyway.
Fucking hell. They'll be getting rid of pay points soon, I reckon. Everything's gone. You know where you can go and pay your bills in cash?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course they will.
Yeah.
Of course they will. They're not getting paid then. Fuck them.
Fucking hell, you're just going to see Reese in a few weeks, just off-grid, completely. How's your flagpole, by the way?
It's all right, mate. It's all right. Yeah, it's not gone up just yet. High winds, mate, last week, wasn't it?
High winds. He's bought a flagpole that's like 20 feet tall. He hasn't just bought a flagpole.
The thing is, right, do you want me to tell you something? Do you know what I've been called after telling people? I've been called fascist and racist because I've got a fucking flagpole. I'm neither of those things.
So why did you buy clear it up, why did you buy the 20-foot flagpole?
World Cup next year.
Is that why?
No, but World Cup next year.
I believe you.
I like showing my colours. I'm proud of my country, man.
I actually agree. I'm not.
Do you know what I mean?
This is the thing. We should be able to celebrate our own culture. Of course we do. And this is the thing. This has been blown up into something that it shouldn't have been. No. Right. End of the day, I can understand why people are getting frustrated with people hanging them all over fucking streets and like they're everywhere. That clearly is to send a message. Right? But if you want to fly a fucking Union Jack outside your house, so you want to fly an England flag, celebrate your own culture, we've got no problem whether you're from X, Y and Z, celebrate your own culture, innit? But
the way I see it, if you can fly a Palestinian or an Israeli flag, I'm flying a British flag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've got no problem with anybody flying a flag. I want to fly my own. Let me fly my own in peace.
Yeah. You'll find that the majority of people have no issue. It's again the small minority sort of just speaks the loudest. That's why I try and stay off X now. I try and stay off like social media as much as I can. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can only really focus on your own life anyway. Like you still turn up to the ballot box and you still vote. But for me, I'm one of these guys who I have my beliefs, but they've changed over the years. Like, so it's for me, when I go to a ballot box, it's who has the best manifesto that works best for me and my family.
I agree. I fully agree.
That should be just your attitude. It doesn't matter whether you can disagree with certain people, that's why you get a vote. But I don't see the need for it to be such a massive argument all the time.
No, my opinion of the politics in the last 12 months has changed quite a bit. because I feel like it's becoming a bit more divisive than now. Would it have changed? Probably not, because I don't like the divisiveness of politics. And the people I disagree with, who I'd happily be friends with, they just don't want to be friends with me.
It's a difficult thing.
It's because I don't, I have certain beliefs and certain values that I withhold. Like, I'm up for traditional man and woman marriages.
Yeah.
That's what I think should move forward. Does it mean I've got a problem against gays? No. Does it mean I've got a problem against lesbians? No.
Yeah.
Not interested, not bothered. I just believe that traditional values are the best for society. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Oh, evidently it does for some people. But
this is the thing, people take it too emotionally, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like, at the end of the day, like you said, you have no problem with anything else. So do you, bro? But like, for me personally, I believe that, having been a traditional family and raising traditional values is the most successful way to do it.
Yeah. I'm not going to go all Nick Fuentes on you.
Yeah. I'm not going to disrespect you and bully you because you're fucking...
Yeah, and then there's Milo Yiannopoulos out there.
Oh, Jesus, mate.
I loved that though. Did you see your brother's post the other day?
Yeah.
He's gay, married to a black man, and apparently he's a Jew. So left a guy, what do we do? They just don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
But then he's not gay anymore. In fact, did you see Milo's tweet the other day?
No, go on.
He obviously, if you don't know who Milo Yiannopoulos is, he's from Britain. I think he went to Cambridge University, a very intelligent man. I'm not saying I agree with him in every point, but I agree with him on several. And just because I agree with him on several, don't mean I'm any of the things that he or Nick Fuentes can be. But he basically said, if I can overcome being gay, then you can overcome something. I'll try and find the tweet as we're talking, but it was so funny.
By the way, while he tries to find the tweet, you can leave a comment down below. Let us know what your favourite type of episodes are as well. Like, as an audience, we want to hear from you. This is your podcast as much as it is ours. So if you like the Barnsley stuff, let us know. If you like the stuff we talk about life, let us know. That certain types of guests, the guests that you'd like on, present guests to us. We'll try and get them on. Whatever you guys want, we can see if we agree and we can see if we arrange it. It's like I said, your podcast as much as ours. Let us know what you're enjoying.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it.
This happens a lot as well on our podcast.
I didn't think we'd be talking about Milo, but I remember the tweet, but I can't remember his exact phrasing of the tweet, and I don't want to... I mean, somebody tweeted him saying, what, you mean there's more people far right than Charlie Kirk? And he retweeted saying, oh, you sweet little lamb.
This is the thing. The Charlie Kirk thing has actually changed my sort of view a little bit. Because now I'm very intent on finding a middle ground, if you get what I mean. I think the world needs it. I think we have as differences, we do, and there's extremes on both sides of them arguments. But in order for society to move on in the right direction, there's going to have to be concedes on the right. There's going to have to be concedes on the left. We're going to have to try and find this middle ground somehow so we can live together. Otherwise, we're going to end up in a heap of shit.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, he's basically said he's not gay anymore. And he said, if I can overcome gay, then you can stop killing people. It was somewhat random like that, but it was quite amusing. And he's just saying that he hasn't been intimate with a man for years.
Right, okay.
They're all like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, cool.
And then keeps calling Nick Fuentes a gay Mexican Jew. So them two are at war at the minute.
Fucking hell.
See, that's the thing though. Both the right and the left can argue with each other as well.
Yeah.
But I guarantee if they both met each other in a room, they'd probably be quite sound.
Yeah.
About the differences.
But this is the thing, you're supposed to have people with different opinions around you.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because how else are you going to grow?
Yeah.
You can't stay in an echo chamber where everybody tells you you're amazing when you're not, exactly. And you can't stay in an echo chamber where everyone tells you you're shit and you're not. You need difference of opinions.
Yeah.
People it's like always go into a conversation thinking you can learn something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I go into every podcast wanting to learn something.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then I'm just literally, I'm going to keep that in at the beginning where it says, oh, you actually sway my opinion on that. Because that is literally the podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the idea behind it.
And it's not a fact of, oh, I'm right and you're wrong. It's I'm right and you might be right and sway me into being more right or, you know what I mean, more wrong or whatever.
Yeah. That's the thing, we'll have debates. We don't agree on everything.
No.
I think that's one of the reasons we are such good friends, though.
Yeah, probably. I can remember that one argument we had on Brexit, and you says, "Oh, I voted to remain." I just looked at you and went, "What?"
Yeah.
And we had it was probably a good 2-hour conversation in Brammers.
Oh yeah, well, when I said I voted Remain, it was like Brammer smoking area went silent. Just picture like a black light and.
But it was just on us two, and it was like, oh, here we go. But at the end of it, we found some common ground, and yeah, we kind of were like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
We're not going to argue over it.
No.
It doesn't need it.
Because we can have difference of opinion, but I still know who you are as a man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, that's
Actions speak louder than your opinions on that one.
Exactly. I'm not a gay Mexican Jew.
Can I just say, it would be amazing if we had an animator, because I'd want him to draw you with a Mexican hat and a rainbow flag on now.
Why don't you ask that kid if he can do animation?
Shit! Can you do animation? Let me know.
What's his name, Ellis?
Yes.
Ellis, can you do animation, brother? Messages.
I completely forgot to message you back. That's an apology, that.
Carl Pilkington style. Look at your face. Just make game it. Oh, wow. What would I wear?
Nothing, preferably. Sorry. Fuck you.
Tumbleweeds going across.
Yeah, I saw that on the last pod, by the way. Nice.
What was that?
Nice little touch.
Yeah, nice little touch.
Which one was that?
On Jim's second episode.
I ain't watched Jim's yet.
Oh,
Second
no.
one yet. No, not all the way through.
So you haven't watched it, right? I had to look at myself with no beard for 45
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, I've seen that.
I'm crying, my bro. I'm crying. By the way, that is not an accurate representation of what I look like.
You know what? All I could think of was that my fucking hair looked wild because it was like round and then it was just flat because I'd been laid down. So it was just flat.
Hey, honestly.
And then Jim just Lego head.
We look like right fucking weirdos, man.
It was like you fucking took your beard and I just fucking smashed it on me
Can you
head.
imagine though, everybody who watched that first podcast and think, oh, part 2's dropped, and then we look like that. Who the fuck are these geezers?
In fact, I watched the beginning parts of it when we were going through some bits, and you went like this, and then I think you realised like a bit through it, and it was a note to stroke.
We're doing that all the time. Yeah, that is not an accurate representation of what I look like, ladies. Right? This is.
You know what? It's that where it removes beard. Have you seen Jiri Proschek, I think his name is, MMA fighter, and he takes his beard off and he's like...
But yeah, jawline disappears. I don't know where it comes from. I'm just chin and neck, bro.
Chin and neck. Oh, this episode, man. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Fucking hell. Okay, you can tell we're desperately trying not to talk about Barnsley because there's guests that's coming on.
There's guests that's coming on next, and we're going to be talking about Barnsley. I'm thriving because there's some things I want to talk... We could have talked about football in general.
Oh, that's a good point.
We'll just do that in next pod.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I've swore...
Fuck them, you can suffer this episode.
I've swore twice. I'm happy. 3 times. That's a lot less than that. I've been counting. But no, I think if we're going to go back on some subjects, what do you think about digital ID in general, mate?
As I said earlier, it's shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. No, I'm not interested.
No. Leave it on mine,
I'm
mate.
hoping it's a bit like TV license, so I can just keep telling them to fuck off when they turn up at my door. That's all I'm saying.
It includes YouTube now. TV license.
Yeah, it's like live streaming on YouTube.
Is it live streaming? I must have read that wrong.
You just not
I don't read letters.
See BBC.
I will never. I'm just going to say this. I will never ever do an interview for BBC.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who. If it's I think you said that actually.
We're both in agreement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd
actually
never
was
do one.
when I performed at Tramlines. I was about 20 yards away from the BBC introducing stand. And I was like, oh God. Oh shit. And he's going to ask me for an interview because this is going to cause a scene. Like a little BBC Radio Sheffield, and I'm like, you paedophiles!
I will want to, in fact, I do want to talk about something else.
Not BBC Radio Sheffield, the BBC.
So if BBC Radio Sheffield offered you an interview, would you not take it?
It's DDAR, isn't it? I mean, plus I'm BBC, like, it's Radio DDAR.
Can I just say, I want to bring this up, and I don't want this podcast to be negative, but I feel like this is justified for the 14-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good lead.
So, Adush Kabatu, 38, has been jailed for sexually assaulting a woman and a 14-year-old girl days after arriving in the UK on a small boat. This is not about boats. Before anybody starts, this was just coincidence. It could have been anybody. And I get it. If he's a white man, kill him as well. I'm not interested. do you get my point?
Yes.
Unalive the man. I don't care. If you're doing this shit, fuck off. Guess how long he got?
Yeah, we're 30 months, I saw.
12 months.
12?
Yeah, it can be let out in 4 months in Keir Starmer's new law.
So what's going to constitute as good behaviour for him? Not touching the kids while he's inside or something?
Well, I don't know. No idea.
So he's going to get out in 4 months?
Yeah.
See, for me, nah.
So guess what? Lucy Connolly got 31 months.
I know.
For a tweet.
This is
And
daft.
don't get me wrong, what Lucy Connolly said was still shit, and she shouldn't have said it. She acknowledged that. However, if you're going to do something, put somebody in prison for that, then doesn't all these people who are saying Nigel Farage needs to be shot also be put in prison? If you're going to put Lucy in prison. Now, I think they both should go to prison.
Yeah, no, equally.
Do you know what I mean? Lucy, I get it. 31 months is probably a bit too steep for what she said.
Yeah.
However, if you're going to threaten to shoot somebody, prison.
The law should be equal for everybody.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you've said.
Yeah.
In terms of the law should be equal for everybody. That's the point
Ricky
of the
Jones,
law.
for example, saying they were going to slit everybody's throats
Yeah.
and got not guilty. How?
Yeah, but in regards to what you just said with the question, any sexual, like, when it's fully like that way, especially against a minor, that's life.
Oh, yeah.
For me, that's life.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Fuck them.
I don't understand why they're being let out in 13 months. I don't get how a judge with a good conscience, can sit there and justify that.
No.
This person should not be allowed to reintegrate into society for a long time. 4 months is not enough for him to sit inside a cell and go, you know what? No, I'm not going to touch kids anymore.
It sounds daft when you put it like that, but they're not going to be.
No.
For me, it's this is going to sound wild, but I watched Sean Atwood quite a lot, and he had a guest on who went to prison, and they were on about what happens to predators and rapists and stuff like that, because they are the scum of society and they need to be shot.
Agreed.
For me, they just need to be castrated. Just take them off. But he said, if you're going to prison gay, you're going to come out gay. If you go in straight, you're going to come out straight. If you go in as a lesbian, you're going to come out lesbian. If you go in bi, you're going to come out bi. If you go in there wanting to be a pedo, you're going to come out still wanting to do that shit. It says it's a sexuality. It wasn't justifying it. It says these people need to be locked up forever. They just don't deserve to see light of day.
Because that is what worries me, is that because the punishment is so low, I think I may be reaching here, but there's a weird connection to for me, the lesser the sentence, the more acceptable it is. Or the more. So if something like that is only 12 months imprisonment, potentially 4 with good behaviour, what's that saying in terms of how acceptable it is to do that to a minor?
It's just disgusting, man.
Yeah,
I hate talking about it because it boils
This should be one of the biggest issues, and it should have been one of the biggest issues of the last 4 or 5 elections, but it never is. No one ever brings this up. Nobody ever takes a hard stance on this.
The thing is,
and it concerns me.
I got questioned about the Pakistani grooming gangs because they said that there were no equal force from the right when whites do it. It's because it's not covered up. It was widely covered up in Rotherham and Rochdale.
Can I just say, I'm not bullshitting here. I'm not going to expose them, but I have inside information about this. And yes, it's covered up.
Oh, of course it is.
Massively. Massively.
Of course it is. Anybody could see that. Tell me, I'll fucking expose it all. I wouldn't want to do that to somebody because people can lose their jobs. But for me, we spoke about this. Do you remember that lad 6-7 years ago? In fact, we had that lad from 7-8 years ago. I can't remember his name. He were mates with one of your mates, and you knew him, and he did stuff that you know who he is.
Yeah, Kits's mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very shocked that.
It just needs to fucking die, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
To give you a bit of context,
I can't remember his name.
This is how shocking it can be. Well, I wouldn't really say his name if
I don't give a shit.
fair enough.
It's not wank
I'm just
accountability
thinking about
guy.
roommate Jordan's going to be sat at home now going, what?
No, it's not him.
No, yeah, basically I didn't really know him, but one of my mates was good mates with this guy, and he'd been around to his house and everything, and like been to his parties. You know, this guy had kids, and turned out he was found with a hell of a lot of minor, shall we say, videos on his computer, and obviously he had 2 kids under 3 as well. And yeah, I think he didn't get long.
Got 8 years minimum.
Yeah, but even so, that's not long.
No.
You know what I mean? These people can be very
I knew
good
him
at
in school, that's what's bit. I remember telling you. I knew him all the way through, well, about a year and a half, 2 years in school.
Yeah.
And then when I found out about it, I was like, fucking hell, why did you just stab him? Bit right. And I'm not inciting violence against anybody. I just don't like it. I think people like that need to be shot.
Yeah.
Castrated.
Yeah, it's an horrible topic, isn't it? But it's real, and we need to talk about it because it happens way too much.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, to say it's even acceptable in some cultures. And it was, to be honest, I think the reason it's probably so acceptable is because it was acceptable in our culture up until about maybe the 70s, early 70s.
Really?
Well, it came out the other day, didn't it? And this was commonplace. Elvis's wife lost her virginity to him when he was 24 and she was 14.
Wow.
And
to be fair, I know
that was commonplace back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't a necessary, and that to me that's horrible.
Yeah.
But like that was commonplace. So how acceptable is it still in society? It shouldn't be at all.
No.
How much is it still in terms of the eye of the law and the development of fucking actual research into it, actual
this was going to be a positive
policies
episode
against it. But it's an important thing, so you can talk, innit?
Yeah, true.
And this will have a positive impact if we change the world.
Yeah, always looking to change the world, as guests say.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, y'all lot can fuck off then, and this episode can fuck off.
Now we've discussed a lot of topics there, a lot of difficult topics. It boils my piss, mate. It proper gets me angry. Do you remember? Because I'm very protective. So like now my cousins are getting older. I can't imagine being a dad at this point. My cousins are getting older and getting to the point where they're going out, into town and stuff like that. And
they'll get you at first.
And at first, with the second, I'm not so bothered. I am bothered, but it's like it's not as a culture shock sort of thing. But they know they can ring me at 4:00 and I'll be there because they know that I couldn't live if all happened.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm there, and I think there's just a lot of sickos about who.
Well, the advice you can take from that is just make sure you educate your kids properly on safety. I mean, it's horrible that we have to have this conversation, but make sure that you know.
Do you know what I did? I did have a little discussion with somebody about this. It was ages ago. But it says, well, we should teach men not to be like that. That's realistic. I'm being realistic.
Men are taught not to be like that.
They are. You're still going to get dickheads.
Yeah.
We're taught not to murder, to steal. People still do it.
Yeah.
And we just need to weasel these twats out of society.
We were taught not to do it.
Yeah.
Danny were taught not to do it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody we know.
Standard citizenship.
We're taught not to do this. Yeah. You know what I mean, it's a sickness.
Yeah, of course it's a sickness. You just need to lock them up for life. I get really wound up by this.
Yeah, I don't want to finish on this point. So.
No, we've got some good episodes coming up. We've got...
Yeah, we have. Sort the fucking calendar out.
I am. It's on a spreadsheet. Do you know how busy I've fucking been?
Clearly, you ain't got time to put something in the calendar.
I ain't been at gym or out. I'm fucked.
You've just had a look in our group chat there in real life. Where the fuck's this calendar? Fuck off!
Kia's probably sat there on our WhatsApp chat thinking, not to worry about here, boys.
Yeah, that's the cover.
We've got Mr. Blobby's.
No, don't name the boys' group chat. Don't. No,
that can't be done. I'm going to get stabbed now.
And on that note, this has been the All You Can Talk podcast. Let us know you're also lads group chat names. We want to know what's the best ones out there.
Yeah, and we'll rate it and we'll tell it on the next podcast.
Yeah. But yes, we've got some guests coming on. It's going to be a big few months for the pods. Take this one as your little sort of us warming up into it.
And we might have a first semi-famous one, I guess.
Well, I'm already here, bro.
That'd be quite close. Get off your fucking high horse, man.
This has been the All You Can Talk podcast. These are Sam. Find us at ACYT Official. In a bit.